All right, continuing on in our video series. Question number 12. The position versus time graph for two different walkers is shown below. We're going to say east is positive, west is negative. Well, A has a positive slope, which means it's moving east. B has a negative slope, which means it's moving west. And when I look at the value of the slopes appear to be equal, so we can say the speed is the same. So let's see which choice reflects that. That would be choice E. Nice. Now, question 13 is a velocity versus time graph. And I want to urge you when you're taking your exam, you really want to focus in on, are we talking about a velocity graph or a position graph? See, in 12, it's a position graph, and you can tell from the X here. This is V for velocity, so be really careful on your exam to distinguish those two things. So let's figure out what's going on. Well, here, if this is a velocity graph, that's zero velocity, at 0 meters per second. This is positive velocity, and that's negative velocity. So we need something that starts off at rest. So let's see. Well, the object is moving clearly, so that eliminates that. So what choices do we have left? Well, for B, it's not still. So A might be a possibility, C might be. And actually, C doesn't work either, so we're trapped between B and D. Now, the interesting thing is here, the velocity doesn't increase. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong choice. So let's see. The object is not moving initially, then quickly starts moving forward at a high velocity, then changes direction and travels backwards at a slow velocity. It turns out that that is actually 100% correct. Now, choice A is an interesting choice. Choice A would be correct if this were a position versus time graph. So that's a really interesting choice. And we're going to do that too. We're going to give you the choice for a graph where it's the velocity versus time and the position versus time choice. You're going to have to learn how to distinguish those if you haven't. Or you're going to have to remember how to distinguish those. So that is questions 12 and 13, and we'll continue on the next page in the next video.